Hello guys, KaiZerZan here, back with another video. In today's video we're in the Season 10 of Arena, and we're in a division match here, and I am joined by two very special guests on the channel for the first time. It's D-ribz and CC that we have for World of Warships, the Hive Hound, and I'm in the Alaska. Hive is in the Alaska, and then D-ribz is in the Khabarovsk. We're on the map Neighbors, and of course it's Arena, so there's only one cap. Alright, let's quickly take a look at the roster that we're facing there. Gearing Minotaur division, and then we have a Khabarovsk Minotaur Alaska, and a Gearing Alaska and an Alaska. Alright, so luckily no Stalingrad that we have to worry about surprising us from any side. We do have to worry about the Alaskas though, and of course the torpedoes from the Gearings and the Khabarovsks. And of course there is a few Minotaurs that we can easily prey on once we're ready in a position to fire. Alright, so by now most of you that watch my videos know the basics of the arena system is to either cap the base or get as many kills as possible and force a draw and then win by the number of kills. So yeah. Alright, before we go any further, let's quickly take a look at the commander we're using on the Alaska for this match. Is Norman Scott, inspired by Francesco Mimbelli and Nikolai Kuznetzov for increased range and a short reload. Alright, so let's get into this match here. So we decide here to head towards the western side of the map here, our left flank, and we will be picking up a heal buff pretty soon here. We see the first heal buff spawn here, and D-ribz and the destroyer instantly made a U-turn there to go pick up that heal buff, and I see the first target that I could possibly shoot at. It's an enemy Alaska. So we do know it's a dark red team, and I do believe they have a Minotaur, a Khabarovsk, and then of course the Alaska there. Alright. So let's see what we can get up to here. I am really wanting to shoot this Alaska, but I'm currently broadside to a lot of targets here. So I would really much like to have the option to dive in between the islands, as we see a Minotaur setting smoke there and farming Hive Hound behind me from max range. So we need to think about that team over there as well. Apparently he's just blind firing, I think, because he's missing most of his shots there. Alright. So we see the dark red team is heading to the north for the most part here. We only see the one ship so far. We're waiting to see where the Minotaur would be. As I just instantly get spotted here. It's not by the Alaska, but I see the Alaska is perfectly broadside to me. And his guns are turned the other way, so I'll take a free shot into his broadside there. And we do walk away with one pin and one over pin. As somebody else touches him pretty nicely there. Alright, so we do know the pink team is over there. We can see on the minimap they're pushing in for their heal buff. We got our heal buff thanks to D-ribz. And now we just gotta focus best possible targets first. I do see a Minotaur in front of me. Of course I want to hit that Minotaur as good as possible, but here's my biggest problem first that I need to be wary of is this Khabarovsk rental. We all do know that the Khabarovsk has got 6 km torpedoes at base range, and hence I pop my sonar so I don't run into any unexpected torpedoes out of the blue here. That will cost me dearly, so hopefully we can avoid those torpedoes as best as possible. We do take another shot there at the Khabarovsk as I pop my radar. We do clip them there for 2000, and unfortunately I accelerated a little too far, so I'm drifting in behind this corner piece of this island here. And I think only my back gun will clear that the corner piece of the island there, and luckily Hive Hound managed to finish off the pink Minotaur there on the enemy team. So that's the first ship to go down, and now we need to reposition slightly here so we can see if we can't chase down that Minotaur and Khabarovsk and also the Alaska here. Alright, we do see the Alaska is turning in there to go broadside for a very nice broadside shot that we have with the Alaska there, but unfortunately he did manage to take out Hive Hound, which is very unfortunate at the start of the match here. We do clip him for a Citadel there, and yeah, Hive Hound was just concentrated by two teams there, so he was in a lot of crossfires, and there's nothing he could do there. Alright, So I need to get rid of this Alaska as soon as possible, because you want to get rid of Alaskas anyways as soon as possible. You don't want to take chances with leaving an Alaska alive later on for the match. Alright, so we do see the orange team is capping, and D-ribz is chasing in to go and contest the cap, but luckily it looks like the person that was in the cap got reset slightly there. I did drop spot here, finally. And I do see this Minotaur, thinking the Minotaur was going to come and rush me with his salvos of torpedoes, but he made a turn and went all the way north now. So I do believe I am going to chase this Minotaur, just because I don't want to let a Minotaur roam free. And if it is a radar Minotaur, I doubt it, but that could be a very big problem for my destroyer division mate. And gotta prioritize getting rid of the radar cruisers first. Alright, we do see the Minotaur is 7.8 kilometers away from us now. But as we accelerate around this corner of this island and we make it so that we have line of sight on the Minotaur, as we see the one torpedo set from the Minotaur rushing by, that we managed to avoid successfully. And now we just need to focus this Minotaur down. I presume he's got pretty good concealment, as most Minotaur builds that I have seen so far run good concealment builds, so we need to be careful that we don't let him escape too easily. We do hit him there for a nasty 30,000 damage with the double citadel there, 5 pens and 1 overpen. That was beautiful. So now we're trying to figure out which way he's turning now. We aim a little up. Looks like he will be turning back in, I think. Alright, D-ribz managed to finish off the orange Alaska. That's very, very, very good. And now the Minotaur switched his focus to me, which is not the best situation I can find myself in. Aim a little up, as I know he's probably going to turn to his left, turn out. And we do clip him there for another citadel, and that was another 20,000 damage there. Right, so I can probably say that Minotaur is one shot now. So he did drop his smoke, so we know it's not a radar Minotaur, but still, I'm still spotted by, I think, the dark red destroyer there. And I do pop my radar, but unfortunately the Minotaur is just outside of my 9-kilometer radar range. I probably should have waited to get a little closer before I popped that radar, but definitely we'll pick him up pretty soon there. As we see the Minotaur left his smoke and he fired his guns, that's why he's got spotted, and we see he is turning out into those shells perfectly, and boom, that is the end of that Minotaur. Perfect. Alright, now, if you look on the minimap there, we did see the Kaiser's Oriental did make a comeback to come and support his Minotaur, but unfortunately I killed his Minotaur friend. They are the single fire torpedoes, and now we want to focus down this Kaiser's. Don't want to let a destroyer free roam for too long out here. A very nice shot there. We managed to clip him with 1 pen and 1 overpen. And now, of course, we want to make sure we can get rid of him. Alright, just checking the team roster there to see who we have left to worry about. Now, this Kaiser's is accelerating and decelerating at a very good pace to try and throw out my aim, which he did successfully. I missed him. So hopefully we can learn from that and anticipate what he will do next. So it's slow, speeding up a little bit. Let's see if we can't hit him this time. There's an Alaska that I need to worry about broadside. I guess I missed the Kaiser's once again. And yeah, he did farming me with high explosive shells here. Want to focus that broadside Alaska. Aim a little bit up, never know if they're going to turn out or in. In for the superstructure, that's a little more center mass there. Do clip him there for 2 overpens for a high caliber medal. Very nice. Alright, now I want to hit that Alaska as hard as possible until he's eventually off the map. I do see on the minimap that the red Kaiser's is chasing me now. He's coming from north to south now, and I see I'm constantly being shot at with high explosive shells. So we know he's chasing me. There's another broadside Alaska from the dark red team, or whatever color you want to call that, burgundy or whatever. Let's see. Can we get rid of this this Alaska here? Looks like he's sailing in a straight line at that angle, so we'll try and lead him appropriately. Aim a little bit up. Rather aim a little bit up than a little too low. Do clip him there for one pin and one overpin. 3 ricochets, unfortunately. Looks like he will be eating torpedoes there. My division mate in the Kaiser's D-ribz is spamming torpedoes out of that Alaska, but Alaska somehow managed to dodge successfully. But I need to bail him out, and finally I managed to get rid of that Alaska for. So now we can freely engage this gearing. But I would very much like to support him on the gearing, as I know the gearing has got good guns as well, and you don't want to take any chances with leaving a destroyer there. That's a very nice salvo there, just shy of 5,000 damage on the gearing, very nice. Setting smoke, and then I want to focus his Kaiser's again while I put out the fires that he set on me. So this time we have high explosive loaded. See what high explosive it can do, but he slowed down and he dodged our salvo again. This is a pretty good Kaiser's player, knows how to dodge salvos from cruisers. I need to be very careful here that I do not eat gearing torpedoes. I see the gearing is shooting me as well, so that means I need to nose in for the remainder of the time to that gearing smoke screen. Oh, very nasty hit there in the Kaiser's for just over 9,000 damage there. Hopefully with our next salvo or the salvo after that we can finish off that Kaiser's. Ooh, very nice, 2,000 damage there. Hopefully with our next salvo we should be able to finish him off. We see his engine is completely out, but he did set a smoke screen now. I don't think we will be able to spot him again after this one, so now we decide to support my division mate here to try and get that gearing out of his smoke screen. As we see, the gearing is sitting still by the looks of the position the shells are fired from. So D-ribz send a torpedo salvo into that smoke screen. See if he can't force out the gearing, and there's the gearing as he fires away and I fire away. And a beautiful 6,000, 7,000 damage salvo there on the gearing to finish him off for a 3rd kill of the match. Very nice. Now all that's left is a Kaiser's, the dark red Kaiser's that we already shot, and then there is a pink seems gearing that's still alive somewhere. Now I need to be very careful here that we do not sail into torpedoes, because one torpedo here can most likely end our match here. As we see torpedoes there from, I believe it's the gearing. I want to say it's from the gearing. Set of 5. So let's hope we can spot that gearing pretty soon, or either the Kaiser's, whichever one. I'm happy to shoot whichever one comes out first. Alright, so D-ribz spotted the Kaiser's on the backside, heading to the back of that island. So we know that's where he is, and he managed to gun him down. Beautiful. That leaves only the gearing left, and I suspect the gearing is on my left here, just from the direction the torpedoes were shot at. But I could be wrong, just a guess. I am spotted now, and of course there's the gearing on the left. Alright. We did manage to clip the gearing there for 1 penetration. With that half a blind fire shot there, when he disappeared we just led him a little bit more. And there he is. Without a camo of all things, in arena. Pretty interesting. We do get our Confederate medal there, very nice. It's only the gearing left, no need to stress. And oh, very nice hit there from my division mate in the Kaiser's on the gearing. And I believe that should finish off the gearing there for our 4th kill of the match, and that makes our team victorious in this match of arena. Very nice. Battle ended, and we won because we killed every ship on the map, and there were no more enemy ships left to battle with. Alright, we finished off the match there with 4 kills, 153,000 damage, fireproof, Confederate and high caliber, with a base XP of 5,763, and a very good performance from our division. Medals all round, and a very nice performance in arena here from the Alaska. Hope you guys enjoyed this arena match in the Alaska. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.